and just absolute cinema.
We did a lot of preparation for it, and I think us being kind of underdogs helped us a lot. I feel like it was written in the stars for Heretics to make it to Masters Madrid.
PRX.
No confiaron, pero míralo. Llego con los míos y la grada explota. Le di la
Yeah, a lot of stuff still to work with. That nade already going out to clear an angle. It's allowed them to focus towards the site. But Munyet does well to still grab one. The Paranoia a little deep. EDG already bypassed it, now catching multiple kills on nobody. It's left all down to Devi, emerging from the smoke. He's only good for one. That pistol round win goes to EDG.
Yeah, I respect it. The fact that they've sort of given up the site almost completely and just had you just to get them the information. The only real danger is just aggression, but it's so messy! And Munyet doesn't manage to get anything. And well, they have managed to at least find themselves a kill, but they need to get so much from this position, even dying to a blast pack. And Devi, his late lurk may not be expected, but he needs to buy such a ridiculous amount of time, and it isn't going to be happening.
Now, the retake, obviously, they've got some very well-drilled retakes lined up for us, and I think here's where we're going to get to see, you know, this is nasty for Munyet. It's expecting to see something from EDG, but they might not have much of a chance. If they expect this one, I will be flabbergasted. A free kill for sure, maybe even a second now. They know his tricks. It's time to fade down.
Oh, they're going to have to look for that every single round. In the meantime, though, the rest of the team has started to get a bit more aggressive. Devi up close already doubles up their advantage, not allowing this retake to even really begin. Leaving just a couple remaining, and, well, the potential of flawless might be gone, but it is close game for the side of EDG, so I'm not overly surprised that we've seen this pick actually come out from PRX. And also, the one time they played it in Pacific against Gen G,
They just position, which, don't get me wrong, you still have a player like something with 7K. But my God, it's the reason I have this guy's jersey at home.
Last player.
probably not something that...
Wow. The best part is he was already on the wrong side of the trap, didn't go deep enough. Devi, good for one, that's it though, shut down, and this round has crumbled pretty quickly if you're PRX. I mean, they might have shut down a showstopper, and calling a pause after that, and then you can understand why. This is just one man finding all the space in the world, despite some decent plays for them to try and break their way back through. I think the harassment from Devi played a big role as well. The fact that he follows up on the thrash of those shots, even though there's a gap in it that EDG are now going to use as they make their way through. There's a TP out of Aldon, and a third kill! A real chance for EDG to fight back in this round. It's something left. Low HP on Smoggy with the decay. And it's an op to work with for something. Now the heals come through. That op needs to land its shot. The time already running. Can something even save the rifle at this point? He's got to run fast, and looks like he'll just about beat per wall. The util down from Omen, and they're actually passing it on the PRX side, running it down. Taking fight, might not get out of here. Just about making it around into spawn, but they're hot on his heels. He wants to take some shots, but none of them are landing. 5 HP and a class. Swing rounds go their way by a narrow margin. This one, though, it's been widened up a bit. Mind Freak on the flank. Beautiful play to play with. No, from the shadows. And Mind Freak's right back into the fight. The shot doesn't land either. And Can sprays and finds bullets coming back at him from Mind Freak, who was dropped moments earlier. This is a disaster for EDG. They're losing players, but
much stronger after plant. Munyet, though, getting tagged further and further. They need to get someone on this, and he's just buying that time ever further.
Around here, but it's waiting for the B main aggression, not for the mid push. They weren't expecting this. The timing a little off.
Moments ago. The initial fight needed to be cleaner. Completely left out on his own. He's had a couple of amazing moments so far, but this would
leaving A open, looking more so to fight into middle, and that's exactly where they're going to find that scrap. Already good stuff as the heal comes through. That initial fight almost negated if Forsaken hadn't fallen. Mind Freak, and they know that Munyet's around here. They've got to deal with him. They want to get this fight planted, and Munyet with a beautiful shot, and now a cross wall up right away. Interesting angle for Forsaken, and he's already got one. No reload. Perfect round. They don't have shields. It's an easy kill. If you're on the outlaw, and the flank through by Cheat Shoes being watched, he's beautifully
PRX to retake. I don't like those odds, and well, be able to find one before trying to back away.
Oh no! Get anything. These last two players even splitting up. Oh, this could be dangerous. They don't check the close right corner, which, I mean, you wouldn't really think the punishment is dished out firmly. Being entered by Chichu. He's going to go for a pick.
He's pushed so far up, but both he's really pushing too far on it. Mindfreak will already get one. That's how much more can he make this costly? Mindfreak is just hitting him.
Back to A, or at least make it so that they have to blitz in, and with the showstopper, that's not really a problem for them. Risky. Okay, it's ended up fired at a corpse and a nade. Oh, Con doesn't stand a chance. Now Divide can do some serious work. A res online. We mentioned that earlier. They'll try to retake the body on the side of EDG, pushing forward.
Might be about to clear this gun for free, but he's got Spidey.
Online, if Mindfreak finds one kill, this could get very dangerous for EDG. Flashes, a lot of them coming Chichu's way, but the players take a minute. Howdong's on the corner with them. They're doing well. EDG are holding their ground. Yet left to try to pull this back, swinging away from Divide, and Forsaken is locking it down. Double flash through. Paranoia is good, and Munyet's able to follow up now, positioned a little closer as Divide gets there. Yeah, the second player's not expected, of course. Might be off. He's still got his rifle ready to fight. He's struggled in this series, but Mindfreak most certainly hasn't. And with Forsaken dropping nobody, it's looking like this might be Map 2 already on the minds of EDG. Chichu with another clutch that he won't win, and Mindfreak on the triple. That is the first map for PRX. In towards elbow. Players caught them though. The rear rotate through the spawn has led to a very awkward position. These defend.
And now with an advantage, Device still left behind. I don't even think they know that he's here. With the smoke fading, it's an impossible crossfire to come back from.
Push down on bathroom to grab another. We'll see.
He's just going through it, isn't it? Yeah, of course he is. He was surprised by that. The opponent, a pistol in this round. Cove actually going out just to try and clear the close angles and has been found. Chichu, though, is desperately low on health. Can he find anything more? Yes, he can! He's already got a second! Stuck reloading, though, a little bit unlucky.
Strike being online early is going to be used to try and give them an advantage, but it pushes the bookie forward into their arms. And that's not where you want this to be. Up close and personal. Munyet has a bit of a timing to worry about. These players on the other side, I mean, if one of them sees him, he's in a lot of trouble, but he's things grabbed another from far away, and it's as easy as could be. Already tagging up Con. Perfect, like a scene out of Ocean's 12.
The smoke is Howdong. Managed to get one. The Boombot's done a significant amount of damage, but he's still in the corner. They haven't spotted him. Know how these rounds are going down in the fashion they are. Howdong still alive!
This is the first shot. Immediately correct. This is disgusting. It's disgusting.
I can't believe
it's
it.
Filthy.
Cove again just to take initial space. They're not stopping though. Running straight in onto Smoggy. I think that was Munyet battling for the sport.
It was. He was going all the way through. They've got an extra angle to fight from that someone has to deal with, and Howdong, this man's an enigma. No.
That's the thing, there are no easy games. Here goes Munyet again! Get himself healed back up. Con must be surprised, and finally, Smoggy will put him down, but it's all gonna be on to whether or not Mindfreak is looking in the right direction, and they buy. But one player is very low, and he's already gonna clear him.
Oh, Devi's gone out ahead of it as well. That's expected, and Howdong lands the...
It's been an eco and a problematic round, and Munyet, no trouble finding that opener. Nightfall has deafened their opponents, making things that little bit more problematic in terms of working out.
Saliva's a pump fake, but it doesn't look like EDG are buying it. Orbital strike, Smoggy's in the open, but he's caught one. That spike down, and the ult used, the Hunter's Fury, finding targets. Oh, they're so low. The spike being picked up, and Howdong, he gives the space. 6 seconds as they make it towards the side. What a shot! Howdong! How did he manage that? He's won it.
Even still, though, something gets the opener, but is there anything more to be had? It's not looking too likely. I don't know how he's still alive here, finally. The dance
alone when he emerges from long. These players can't come to meet him. Divide was low after a spam, very quickly taken down.
All the way outside of Showers, and that'll be Mindfreak down. A big loss in the early round. Howdong fighting within the cages, within the reckoning. It's mine. They have to face the other direction as well. Damage done by Divide, but not quite enough. Forsaken needs to pull off an absolute miracle on low. Showstopper and the null command. The trip, the second side with that null command.
Yeah, no danger of those more aggressive flashes coming through, or of something taking your sight away. Not leering onto them. No smokes for Mindfreak as he's down and out, and Divide does visible. And, well, that could pull Devi out of an HP, and he's even detected. Got ahead of the op at least, so damage will be done. But
Left that B site. It's going to get a free much a miracle once more. Just trying to find a safe place to plant, and that doesn't exist. Nobody's going to be coming in from behind. Chicho with the wall bang,
and there's a lot of weaknesses for them. This is again going to be somewhere they hope to
like
just
the
blitz.
idea.
The wall up to block out the dart is beautiful, but they still have to swing in to Smoggy. And that's where the real trouble begins.
Yeah. Oh! He's been in the setup. This is okay. You can't give something anything! What? It's just so absurd. And then the second one.
And it's buying space for Munyet to close the distance. Stinger in hand. This is a perfect fight for him to take. But he goes. EDG can amp back up to fight through. They're inside the cage. The flash is good, and the kills are even better. On the back of it, Chichu will have that to work with if they end up in a post plant, but hold on to fight. They're rushing it down, trying to take these duels. In fact, it's damn close, but they think he's dropped out now. They've spammed too much for him to still be in position, and he might just get the jump with a second player behind him as well. They're going to emerge from the smoke. Chichu, the sacrificial lamb, and a trade through the smoke, and he almost doubles up.
Managed to dodge it. He's always been a snake in the grass, and he gets the timing perfectly online. The tags on both sides. It goes to the repeat to get smoke.
And the trap is destroyed. Here comes a quick triple blitz on the back as the players desperately hold on to control over the site. Now arriving, but a quick switch from EDG sends them towards the defender spawn. That one, he still has another bullet. That was a collat to start us off. A little bit of a longer reload now that he's fired both shots, but he's right back into the fight just in time to catch Concon. The ace, well, it's not gonna help
For the rest, because if you're getting enough kills to get your ult in round 3 twice, but keeping these rounds nice.
Walk straight into Munyet. He's crept down behind the box and pops up for a nasty surprise.
Really will eventually do it and be able to escape as well, but Forsaken between Mind Freak and Chichu is going to be everything, and again, Chichu
never are these players able to actually take the fight on the open.
Finally, the Reckoning will fade, but Mind Freak now in position. A code for Forsaken to try and almost fight within, and they are falling like flies. Forsaken winning every... There is no shot that he gets anything from this one, and finally, well, Munyet will fall, but unable to really capitalize on it.
Haodong again! How does fathomable? This is a classic lure. I've seen Nats do that, but he had an orb and a wall frenzy, but that was against pistols.
They know where
And he is completely surrounded. Nice spray.
There from Forsaken, really watching for this spot.
Enemy remaining.
Wow. And there's only one man left. We were expecting to see an immediate push all the way down B long, but again, it doesn't really come with any rewards. Having to fall back and use and burn a lot of utility in the early stages of these rounds.
He might actually be in the position to get this. They've spotted him. Is the best thing that they can hope to rely on.
It's not surprising at this point, though. They haven't had much more in terms of depth.
But like at this stage of the game, you're just like, oh, our GB wanted to see PRX on this defense come out with aggression just down behind that box. It's not too easy for now. The suppressive fire really about to be tested, as if you fire away, that rocket will come right back at you, but somehow the rocket's done nothing. The show, not stop time. They put a stop to him. That's the first out of 5, but nothing's been found.
Oh, they've got Nightfall as well, but Smoggy's managed to dodge it, needs to hit the shot.
4 more needed. The side of PRX
For PRX, but they still have to get back into the site. Chichu sprinting around, hasn't been isolated.
And look, you have the showstopper there.
Aggressive, he's using his opponent's util, even has the cam, and it's just about going to reveal. Knows that they're no longer on this diffusal, but desperately needs a kill. Stop it at this stage. This is such a disgusting position for Munyet to play. I don't know how Haodong survives this time. Surely he should be dead to run.
Facets of PRX come online. This is what we were hoping for.
Again, something he's going to try and make a hero play. Haodong goes running through and dies to his own.
Chichu down. Devi really
Enemy remaining.
has it all stacked up once the spike falls. 16-second left. No chance. Same old buy. And the big gun in play for
Smoggy down. The flank coming in, but both battles have gone the way of EDG. Mind Freak.
Cam to be completely negated. The swing is good for something, and he spotted both players. A 1v2, 5, 4 bullets now. And it's not looking good. This could be EDG pushing it across the line. Another dismiss into a heel reload, and something's got a chance. No Lear to work with. The defuse being stuck to half, but the swing is perfect. And Con to close the map. Drawing my eye is Forsaken. He's got himself a TP moving right up close where he's already looking to get in towards screens, and well, some trouble's brewing. He's got the first, but the site control stays to EDG. They've got the spike, and Con, he's only good for 2, but it might be enough. The advantage is theirs, and a pick needs to be found soon from this side. But he's patient. Just wants to tuck up on the box, spotted. Nade will cover his retreat, you'd imagine. But he sticks around for the kill instead, not worried about the numbers that could be rounding the corner.
Have to be a little bit careful here, but this is just his chance to farm, though. This
Got more kills than the last.
Might be a nasty surprise, but never mind. Chichu's found him, and I don't think they're going to expect nobody in the corner. No, it's half-jacked as well. This is going great for EDG.
Unbelievable. Look at this. It was. It really was. And it's... Well, pressure's on EDG on the way back maps, but he's certainly turned up till it doesn't look too good for PRX. You might think this is an E-goal, but it's not. The weaker weapon on Forsaken, good for 2. Maybe more to be found, but nobody low. He's 90 HP, fighting another 3 for Forsaken. An ace to put in the first round on the board for PRX. A decent amount of money. There's some weaknesses there, but nobody is showing up. That's something down right away. One of the duelists dealt with. Again, papers into their favor. Get some of those rifles out of the hands of their... It's only going to be used to clear the site, get the spike plant. Good timing. Chichu in trouble now. The show stop beating out the kill from Smoggy. He's had some impressive rounds of his own. And good going to swing in, and he's only got a classic closing the distance on the back of the smoke. He's evaded their detection, and he's up close with a judge. Forsaken buying them time and space, but now he's buys time, runs that clock down lower, and nobody has nowhere near enough time to get the defuse in. 2 rounds.
That might be a mistake.
Device flank this time, not gonna...
Oh no!
No, I wish I didn't see that. Well, but it's been back and forth, and if it keeps up that way, EDG gonna be very happy.
This is the thing, the MasterCard Thrifty almost... Definitely not jump in the face of your opponent. I believe that's a mouse wheel. Nobody now has no time. No opportunity to turn this one back around. He's at least making it...
Well, Con a little too far away. Smoggy's gonna have to hold this all by himself, and he peeks in just at the right time to grab 2. They're back in contention, and now Con's here. No room for... Dropping the spike, buying the time, and setting them up for that success. Howdong can make a hell of a big difference.
Oh, the initial pace is there again, but it's meant to be a ruse. Straight at his feet, the rest of the team looking to go in. That's a flash, a blind, completely left in the dark here is Howdong. Now looks to come alive.
Faked by Forsaken as well. He put his TP down, faked it out, and nobody's gone looking for him. Well, much to his surprise, the player was still there. Oh no! The martyrdom comes into it.
He had high expectations for it.
With a very good chance. Low HP on a few players though, on both of them. In fact, the Mindfreak capitalizes. The first is his, and 20 HP left on Smoggy. A big Pichu is going to be cosplaying Howdong with a nice easy kill. Oh no. Yeah, of course. Don't let them have it in the next.
And that is going to put a dent. It's going to be Forsaken who takes it. Like, they're going to just give him a stinger. Obviously, when you're playing that Yoru, you can take some risks, play some aggressive angles. But it's definitely not ideal, especially...
He comes in, Chichu as that one comes in. Weapons picked up, they hear them backing off, the paranoia is there. And the flash out from Forsaken, he's not going to give it up. This is the right play. Much control. The ult is going to be used, finding out Chichu. Good flash, but it's enough. He's made it, well, 3. To send PRX 0 and 1. You could have a PRX versus Loud game, and EDG ready to run into a site. That's going to be the Rolling Thunder. That's point of contact close already is Forsaken. And he's kept back for a moment, and that wall is buying space and time, but as they cross it, they're lower. Easier to take down, and
utility-wise, not a whole lot to play with, and that's not the start they were looking for. Every member falling Forsaken again.
Or Loud.
Yeah, there's not great options. Even the loser of the next series seems like a rough one.
You can say that again.
Hometown heroes or...
Now, he's been 10 out of 10 all damn day long. This map, thriving The challenge is about to come through. The flash has caught him, but he's turned, and it's nice. Too quick. Another round on the board. Buy a little more time. Forsaken, another 3K, another big play from this man, and he's waiting for his teammates to round the corner.
Take a firefight.
Oh, they've cleared heaven, but look at the space taking by Munyet. It's perfect. Comes the big ol' rocket. Forsaken's dodged it nicely. Spray good for something. The rolling thunder going up towards heaven. It's not caught the players, and the site is under threat. Something maneuvers around and jumps into Kankan. Spike is at his feet. He knows these players have to push him. The utility 2 flashes will now no longer, and it's a few bullets in the difference, but that's enough. EDG, 4th time is the charm, as they finally bested PRX.
And it's the first time that W Gaming will take a loss to the Chinese #1. And what a great start to the tournament it's been.